Today, I think I'm going to combine a couple things. I'm going to do what I call my jiggly thing. It's one of those vibrating things. I don't even think the brand of it matters. There's so many of them out there, and I've had this for a few years, so no big deal. But I'm going to do that. Plus, this morning I was watching, not doing, but watching, talking about those prolapse exercises and stuff. Well, there's one woman, I'm not sure if it was the same one I watched before or not, was talking about strengthening even your feet, that it helps with that. And I don't remember all the exercises she was doing, but it seemed like a good idea to me, especially because I think stuff like that will work for leg muscles and everything. And I do get sometimes leg muscle cramps at night that they make you get up sometimes and have to walk them out for a minute or so. So I don't think it's going to be a bad thing. So I'm going to combine doing the jiggly thing, which is good for, I look on it as a lymph system thing. And I don't do it real regularly, but I do notice differences when I do it. If you ever do something like this and you're not accustomed to it, don't be surprised if you start itching in different places. My girlfriend tried it one time. I swear after 5 seconds, she was off it. She was itching so badly. Now, I'll find that I itch and stuff because everything's flowing through your system is why it itches. And honestly, I think that's a good thing, though. It can get pretty uncomfortable. So I don't even know what my sentence was going to be, but whatever. So the one that I have has it's supposed to be a wristband, but I just leave it laying around. Different things, goes that way, soft, slow, blah. It's got some preset modes though, which I like. And I'm going to do, I think P2, because just a couple days ago I did P1. If I haven't done it for a while, I'll start at P1 and then just, if I do it days in a row, I'll work my way up and then cycle through it. But I usually don't do it that many days in a row that it takes that much cycling. So that's okay. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to try and remember some of those exercise things that she said with your feet. And also, this machine has, and you can buy them for any of the machines, this kind of thing here where you can do some of this stuff. You can do that. So while you're jiggling away, you can do that too. Sometimes I do that. But what I do a lot of times also is, I have a TV right here. I'll just turn that little TV there. And then I'll put on some YouTube videos. And does anybody do anything other than watch YouTube videos anymore? So I'll put on some YouTube video for maybe the 10 minutes, because this presets last 10 minutes, and that's plenty for me. And then I can watch it while I'm jiggling away, and the time passes. And then the 10 minutes is over. So let's get the 10 minutes started. So we'll turn on and turn this on. There we go. And away it goes. So one of the things that she was talking about are some of the simple ones. And luckily, if I do need a little balance, I can just grab onto the mantle here. But just some of the simple ones, even starting and getting your calves and your feet all in shape. I like the idea of that. I wish I did it more, but at least I'm doing it now. So she would do this a few times, and then she'd try and do it, this is even harder with the jiggly thing. Try and raise your feet off the ground. You probably, I don't even know if you can see my feet in that video, to be honest. But, so you raise your feet off the ground, so that's a good thing. We've been here for a whole minute already on this thing. 1 down, 9 to go. Oh, and with this particular machine, and I'm probably with most of something's banging on something. Yes, each minute it changes and does one of its other tricks. On this thing, you can program it to do certain tricks to go faster or slower, but I don't know. The pre-programmed ones were okay with me. And the P1, P2, and P3 on this particular machine, each one is progressively sets stuff a little higher, so it jiggles it a little bit more. So that's okay. So she's doing that. Then she did one where it's like outside. This is weird like this. I should probably have that video on now, but I don't. So I'm coming a long way with learning how to use editing programs. I did the one that I posted yesterday, I did all with CapCut, which is the first time I've used only CapCut. The other times I've used a little of CapCut, and then what's that one from Adobe? some premier thing, something. Oh, the other thing this makes you do, especially if you're somebody like me, is you can maybe feel like you have to go to the bathroom more sometimes. I try and ignore it for as long as I can. Sometimes that works, sometimes that doesn't. But, she was doing one where she would scrunch up your toes. This actually was just doing some weird, what seem like minimal foot things. But when I'm doing them now, I can see that these are, whoever thinks of using their toe muscles. But when I'm in bed at night and you instinctively want to scrunch your toes, that gives me muscle cramps many times. I can go through the first part of the night, but when you start to get to that early morning thing, all of a sudden that's when the muscle cramps start. I don't like that. So I'm going to try and do that. She was doing them at the same time. What else did she do? Dang, I can't remember. What the heck? What else? I don't know. I can just make some of them. Just do some of this stuff. I know she had some other ones. But it was interesting she said you've got the foundation with the feet, just alternate here. And that if you make your feet strong, your foundation is strong. I'm all into foundational things. I think that's important. So we'll do that. We'll do a little bit of this. I don't think that's one thing she did, but we can do that anyway. See, that's the thing is on this you can do all kinds of, you can do some squats. Some people will sit on this thing, some people lay down across it. I'm not saying I promote it or anything, but I do think it's good for your lymph system. Now luckily, I'm not itching yet, because if I did, I would be feeling it. Usually if I feel the itches, it's right in here. So it's got to be a good thing. Have you ever tried a jiggly thing before? I know they have some special. 5 minutes. We've been already. Stand up straight. It's moving along pretty. This kid's doing a lot of jiggling. Oh, one thing, this has nothing to do with the jiggling machine or the exercises. It's just something that I discovered last night, because I was wanting to do more water in glass. So I had a couple of these. They're not cheap or anything, but what the heck. This is the unflavored stuff. So I got some stevia drops that are English toffee flavored. Put about 5 drops in here. I'm telling you, it's not a bad idea. Now one thing that rather than throwing these bottles away, which I have done a few, I think what I'm going to do is fill them up with water and just let this be some of my prepper water stuff, but in glass bottles. Because all that other prepper water stuff, that's all in plastic. You get those big blue things, I have some of those are filled with it. You buy those 5-gallon jugs or whatever they are from Sam's or Costco or something like that. Those are plastic. Everything's plastic that you're saving your water in. I'm not into microplastics. Though in an emergency, of course, you would take it, whatever. But if I can make even a small percentage of my water in glass bottles, why not? And this would be the stuff that you would choose first for drinking. So that's one thing that I'm going to do is start refilling these, and what the heck, bottoms up, right? So, good things. It was tough to find this in the glass bottles. I bought some from Costco before, a case, and then when I looked it up, I couldn't find them. I just looked online. I didn't go to the store. They could be at the store. I don't go to Costco that often because it's over a half hour from me, and Sam's Club is closer. So anyway, so I was just randomly looking online, and I saw that you could do it through the Amazon grocery thing, the Amazon Whole Foods one, but they only let you get 2 bottles, like 2 bottles. So I got 2 bottles. I haven't ordered from Amazon food for quite a while, actually. Ended up doing like Walmart ones, so you can get free delivery with that if you want to. I don't use it that often, but after doing the Walmart one for a while, it's like, you're already paying for Amazon Prime. Why do I have to pay for delivery for this too? But I did it yesterday. You just do it. So I did it. I got this plus a bunch of other stuff, or a few other things for the delivery fee. So, let's see what we're down to. We only have 1:49 left. See how fast this time can go. I'm just rambling. Now I should do some arm things, and that would make it go faster. Here we go. Let's get these biceps going. Do I look stronger already? 1 more minute and we'll be done. I just make them up. I make up things. I can already feel it in my arms though. It shows you how out of shape I am. I really should do this for the videos more often. It'd probably keep me in shape. Hey, my arms are tired. What's that tricep one? How did you do that? I don't remember. Something like this. Won't we be glad when this is over? Come on. Oh, I don't even know if that's the right thing, but I remember it looking something like this. It feels like it's slowing down. It has to be almost over. Where are we at? Come on, be over. Almost, almost. Come on. 5 seconds. We did it. That's it for today. That's what I'm going to work on. I'm going to try, today I'm going to try and do a thumbnail. That's one of my goals. Each day it's just like I do a little bit more with putting out a video. I think this is going to be number 9 and tomorrow will be number 10. So we'll see if I ever do any more after that. So anyway, this is Marlene. Bye-bye. That's shutting. Guess what? Maybe it's not a bad